The tower has amazing characters. Some characters that have a lot of hype, although we don't know much about them. But there's some that we know a little bit about them, but they still have the hype that we want to see more. Kicking off number one, we can't ignore this list. We gotta start with a person that we've already done a character analysis on, Urek Mazino. I mean, what more can be said about Mazino? Mazino is he's the top four, second strongest active ranker or irregular on the tower. Out of all the people on this list, I think Mazino is the one that we've seen the most out of. We've seen him, probably not heard the most, but like we've seen the most out of him, and like there's still so much that I want to see more about him. Especially like there was the sword that he gave. Oh, I can't remember his name. The dude that's part of Bam's crew. That and like there's a bunch of things I want to see more about the Wolek song. I want to see their headquarters. I want to see the actual head of the Wolek Song group. But yeah, on to number two. Number two, we can't look any further than Khun Eduan. I don't know how to pronounce the last name or the first name. Khun Aguero's dad, essentially, like the head of the Khun clan. He has a lot of clout surrounding him. He's a top 10. I believe he's number 7 or 6 on the rankings. And we saw him like in the Hell Train arc, and he did not disappoint. Like even from his mannerisms to like his actual ability, this man's broken. And like all the kids that we've known from him, like they are really good. Like they're all pretty smart. They're pretty smart. Like we've seen Asensio, we've seen Aguero, we've seen all of them. They're pretty smart. But like there's still more we want to see about him. Like he seems also one of those figures that might switch to like the Bam side. Also at the same time, I don't think he'll be fighting against Bam like endgame. I see him more likely as either he's fighting with Bam or like he's a neutral. But like he is one character that I really want to see more about, and he seems very interesting, as well as like his family, the other people from his clan. Like I want to see more about him specifically, but I think we're gonna see him once we get to the 134th floor. We're gonna see more about him and the other heads. Number 3 is the obvious one, Zahad. Like we've seen him in like here and there, but like we have not fully heard about him and seen what he can do. So I want to see him actually fight at top tier. I want to see a real life version, not like a Hell Train version. Like I want to see him. And like I want to see him take on maybe a Mazino, maybe even if it's a clash or something. Like I know if the clash is gonna probably take out an entire floor or something, but like I really want to see something like that happen. Or even like a recent flashback to the last time he was active, what made him become inactive before he came back. All these things, I want to see more about him. But there's so much about him that like even the princess system, I want to see how he selects that and like what prompted him to start that system. Like how does he indoctrinate these people or these girls from the big families to join as a Zahad princess. All these things. It'll be curious to see what happens next in like the story. Hopefully Su comes back anytime soon and he gets better. But I'm really looking forward to that. Now on to the last two.
This is the perfect chance to take a pause. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You can comment later. You can share after the video. But like, subscribe, enjoy.
Adori Zahad. Adori, she's the head of the royal clan. Royal guard. We don't know anything about her apart from her being the head, and she's the only regular that is part of the top 10. She is, I believe, ranked 8th. So she is ahead of some family leaders. Like I want to see how powerful she is. Like what prompted her to get this powerful. And I think apart from Mazino, she is the fastest person to climb the tower, if I'm not mistaken. So like I really want to see more about her. Like there's nothing more to talk about regarding her. It's just the hype that's surrounding her, like the cloud that she has. Like I want to see more. And last but not least, I think is obvious. Enryu. Enryu is not a future thing, but I think I want to see the flashback, even if it's a one shot. I want to see how he took down that administrator, like what he did, like the weapons and everything, like his fighting style, everything. I want to see about this man. Like we've heard about him, but like we haven't seen him. Obviously, there's Pantonium, the only guy that's ahead of him. His number 2 on the tower, but like still, Pantonium. I'm gonna just put it as we're never gonna see him. But like Enryu, I hope we see a flashback of something. Like, I really want to see, even though he's inactive, he is number 2 on the tower. Like, I really want to see what made him that, and like how he took down that administrator, and like when did he climb up the tower and all these things. Because I'm not sure if he climbed it before the Zahad and the squad climbed it, or like was it after. Like, all that things, I want to see it. I want it to be explored, preferably like in a one shot or something, or maybe he gets an arc or something. Either or, I really want to see it. Anyway, it's been a short video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know your favorite characters, your most hyped characters down below. And like, comment, share, subscribe. Thumbs out.